that people have been organizing against Line 5 for, like, well over a decade. What are our hopes as citizens and activists that the Michigan Supreme Court will decide?
On an agency front, there are essentially three permits that Enbridge has to have in order to be able to move the project forward. They need an Army Corps permit. That's a federal permit that they have been waiting on. There is a permit from the Michigan Public Service Commission, which is the one that's being contested right now in the Michigan Supreme Court.
Yep.
And then there is a decision on the 404 permits from Eagle that we are still waiting. Three major permits. If any one of them is not approved, then the tunnel project for Line 5 does not move forward.
Which is
And
what we want.
essentially, what is before the Michigan Supreme Court now is an appeal of the MPSC's approval.
And we can't say we are not aware of what could happen because we saw what it could happen on a smaller scale with Line 3.
It really makes it hard for the people's voice to be heard when there is
It
so
does.
much, money that really influences, our everything from our politics to just their ability to continue to appeal this ad
Right,
nauseum.
and we know that people all over Michigan and, throughout the United States, actually, but, people all over Michigan, we've been talking about Line 5 long enough that people all over Michigan know what it is. They understand that this is bad. It doesn't even matter what political side of the aisle you're on. So you've got a lot going on as far as actions. March 11th is our big day.
It's going to be a major day, hopefully one that folks want to be involved in and show up for. Essentially, if you're coming from northern Michigan and want to hop on the bus, we are coordinating with our partners at Oil and Water Don't Mix, a bus to depart from Traverse City to Lansing. So that will leave here at about 5:45 in the morning. It's an early morning. Grab your coffee. It will arrive in Lansing at the Central United Methodist Church at 8:30. We'll have coffee and bagels for folks. And we will basically live stream the oral arguments there from the church, and then gather on the steps of the Michigan Supreme Court following the oral arguments at 11:30 for a press conference, and all of the appellants will be there. With another hat that I wear as the co-director of the Great Lakes Business Network, I know a number of businesses will be there to share the economic argument against Line 5. And then the bus will depart back for Traverse City and return here at about 3:30 if you're joining that leg of it. But folks are really welcomed to attend any part of it they can. If they're coming from other parts of the state, that's great too. You can either just join in Lansing at the press conference in the church. You can just attend the press conference. There are a few different options available on Oil and Water's website for joining and tuning in. And if you can't make it, you also can tune in online and just, watch the oral arguments yourself from the state's live stream.